the region, but also marks a significant leap forward in design, connectivity, and regional development. We did see the Prime Minister flagging off the first train that ran through the whole area, the first bridge, the Pamban Bridge, the first vertical lift sea system, and after that we did see the visuals from inside the first train that was running on the track. Now, some of the key features of this bridge is that it is 72.5 meter. Navigational span can be lifted for up to 17 meters, allowing larger ships to pass underneath. Also, the new bridge is 3 meters higher than the existing one, that is improving sea connectivity as well. The older bridge was inoperative because it was corroded, and keeping that factor in mind, the new bridge has been in fact made so that it can survive the whole corrosion that happens in the coastal area. The substructure is designed for 2 tracks with superstructure initially accommodating a single line. The use of modern materials and engineering techniques have ensured the bridge's longevity. Now it is also constructed with stainless steel reinforcement, high-grade protective paint, and fully welded joints. We also see the kind of beauty, the majestic beauty that it has been surrounded by. Both sides we can see the sea, and it will in fact also be enhancing the beauty and it will also be in fact enhancing the tourism in the Rameswaram area, because there was only roadways in which people were relying for a long time. But now, after the inauguration, we are clearly seeing that more and more people will be visiting Rameswaram. It is connecting Rameswaram to the mainland, and after this, whole bridge will be operational for the general public also. And after this, the Prime Minister has just dedicated the Pamban Bridge to the people for their use. Now we'll also see he will be going to the Ramanath Swami temple in Rameswaram, and he will be holding a public rally today. He will lay foundation stone for projects worth 8,300 crore rupees. So big day for Tamil Nadu and tourism here. The Prime Minister had just now flagged off the first train in the new Pamban Bridge, and after that, several of the projects will be in fact discussed upon in Tamil Nadu. And we just saw the visual of the majestic sea view that the train offered. The people who will be coming here for tourism purposes are in for a big treat, because it is a very beautiful short trip from Pamban station to Rameswaram. Over to you.
Right, these are of course visuals coming in from Rameswaram with Prime Minister Modi flagging off the train and the first ship that will pass by Rameswaram. Remember, that is the lift bridge there that will lift about 17 meters for ships to pass by, providing a smooth passage, of course, of ships. Prime Minister Modi there in Rameswaram flagging off the first train and the ship across. As you can see, the ship moving across the lift bridge. And this is India's very first lifting sea bridge that is being inaugurated in Rameswaram. My colleague Anushka still with us. Anushka, take us through the significance of this bridge. Now, interestingly, this bridge can last about 100 years with very minimal maintenance, and it's being called an engineering marvel as well.
That's right. The longevity was the first factor that the railways had, in fact, worked upon. We did see the stainless paint that was used to build this bridge, the future-ready technology that can be seen here, the first of a kind vertical lift sea bridge that is considered as an engineering marvel. It is a big feat for the Indian Railways as well, because now this is Asia's first bridge of its kind. Also, not just that, we're also seeing that this bridge is 3 meters more higher than the older bridge. It will be in fact helping not just with the connectivity of Rameswaram to mainland, but also it will help in maritime navigation, it will help in tourism, it will help in a lot of purposes that is set to enhance tourism of Tamil Nadu. We did see a series of Vande Bharat trains that were in fact running in the south area, but now this whole Pamban Bridge will be in fact also increasing and enhancing the tourism in Tamil Nadu. And this bridge, the whole bridge was in fact now dedicated to the nation by the Prime Minister. We did see the majestic view that it offers to the people who are sitting inside the train. Both sides you can see the beautiful sea that the bridge is surrounded by, and not just that, also the people who were sitting inside were quite excited about how the view will look like in the whole area. But also, after the bridge has been inaugurated, we're also seeing the Prime Minister is going to lay the foundation stone of projects worth 8,300 crores. And in this whole factor, we are seeing that this is a big feat for Tamil Nadu also, that they will be in fact getting developmental projects worth such a vast amount of money. If you talk about the bridge in more depth, it has been constructed with stainless steel reinforcement, high-grade protective paint, and fully welded joints. Special, factors have been in fact considered that will ensure the longevity in the harsh marine environment. The older bridge was out of function because it had corroded very badly, and that was in fact a big factor due to which the bridge had closed in 2022. After that, people were relying on the road transport. But now, after the bridge is operational, we can expect more and more people to come and visit Rameswaram. It is one of the most, cultural places where people come to visit. One of the Jyotirlings is, in fact, there. The Rameswaram Temple, which the Prime Minister will be visiting in a short while. He will be leaving from the Pamban Bridge, and he will straight away go to the Rameswaram, the Rameswaram Temple. In 2009, the railways had started the project to make this bridge. And now, today, on the auspicious day of Ram Navami, during the whole, celestial event of the, tilak of Lord Ram, we saw the Prime Minister inaugurated the Pamban Bridge, dedicated it to the nation after years of hard work. The railway made this first-of-a-kind rail bridge, which is 2.07 kilometers long, spanning the whole path straight in Tamil Nadu. Over to you.
Thank you, Anushka, for joining us and bringing us those details. Right, remember, these are of course visuals coming in from Rameswaram as Prime Minister Modi is inaugurating the new Pamban Bridge. He's also going to be addressing a public meeting in Rameswaram as well. He's going to be inaugurating projects worth over 8,300 crore rupees in Tamil Nadu. Prime Minister Modi is also expected to visit the Rameswaram Temple in Rameswaram as well. Remember, as far as this bridge is concerned, it is built to last over 100 years with minimal maintenance, because there's an anti-corrosion system that has been installed in this bridge as well. We're learning that trains can run at 80 kilometers per hour on this particular bridge, which then will keep it intact for about 100 years, 38 years without maintenance, and about 56 years with very minimal maintenance. Not just that, but this bridge also has a vertical lift span of 7.25 meters. And 72.5, I beg your pardon, 72.5 meters of vertical lift span, and it features 99 spans as well, which then helps it lift 17 meters above for ships to pass by. It's been built at a cost of 550 crore rupees. This is, remember, India's very first vertical lift sea bridge as well. My colleague Anushka is still with us. Anushka, we are getting in visuals from Rameswaram. Now the train has been inaugurated or flagged off, as well as the ship that has just passed by. Post this, the Prime Minister is expected to visit the Rameswaram Temple as well as today's Ram Navami.
That's right, the Prime Minister will be leaving for Rameswaram Temple in a short while. He will be offering prayers to the temple. And also we're seeing, because it's the day of Ram Navami, quite an auspicious day, and this Rameswaram Temple is a temple that was in fact prayed upon by Lord Ram. After that, we are also seeing that he inaugurated the Pamban Bridge, the one-of-a-kind bridge in India, the biggest feat by the Indian Railways. The project had started in 2019. Because of COVID virus and several other things, the whole process of the building and construction of the bridge was slowed down a little, but now we are seeing that it has been inaugurated and been dedicated to the nation. On the auspicious day of Ram Navami, this whole bridge is going to change the whole tourism scenario of Tamil Nadu. More and more people will be coming to visit here after the bridge has been constructed, because it not only ensures easy transportation to the Rameswaram, but it also connects Rameswaram to the mainland, and several of the people who used to find it quite difficult to navigate their way through roadways, they will be in fact enjoying the whole view.
Right, we'll try and get my colleague Anushka back on the broadcast, but remember, she's on that train that's passing by the Pamban Bridge. Remember, the train as well as the ship has been flagged off there. The new Pamban Bridge built to last 100 years. It's one of the first vertical lift bridges in India. It's a sea bridge, of course, and it has been flagged off by Prime Minister Modi. He's then going to be heading over to the Ramanatha Swami temple in Rameswaram and will be offering prayers at the temple as well. Post that, he'll be inaugurating several development projects in Tamil Nadu. Now, the Waqf showdown continues as the Jamiyat Ulama president has moved the Supreme Court. Remember, that makes it 6 petitions that have been filed against the Waqf bill in the Supreme Court. Remember, Aam Aadmi Party, Congress and AIMIM had moved the Supreme Court earlier against the Waqf bill. Now, the Jamiyat Ulama president has said that the Waqf bill received president's assent and that he has moved and taken legal action against the bill in the Supreme Court.
तो अगर असंवैधानिक कानून था तो देश की पार्लियामेंट के फोरम पे राहुल गांधी को क्लॉज बाय क्लॉज कहना चाहिए था कि ये जो अमेंडमेंट हो रहा है उसमें ये जो सेक्शन है वो सेक्शन असंवैधानिक है। उन्होंने कोई न सुझाव दिया, न कोई आलोचना किया, न कोई अपने तर्क दिए, न कोई तर्क प्रियंका ने दिया और न कोई तर्क राज्यसभा में सोनिया गांधी ने दिया। आज़ादी के बाद से अब तक रिकॉर्ड है, इतिहास है कि किसी विधेयक पे इतनी लंबी चर्चा लोकसभा राज्यसभा में नहीं हुई।
To understand the opposition's stance, I'm currently joined by former Congress MP, senior Congress leader, Sandeep Dixit. Sir, the Minorities Affairs Minister Kiran Rijiju is assuring the public that there will be no interference in religious activities. It is not unconstitutional. They are just trying to curb the, the corruption, the financial corruption in connection with the Waqf properties. So what do you think about this?
Look, if you just let's not go into all the other arguments. Let's just go into the pointed questions that was asked by the opposition, both in Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha to the government, the various replies both by the Home Minister and others given, and the absolutely devastating way in which each of the arguments of the government were demolished by members of parliament. It very clearly shows that the intent is incorrect. There is no thought out thing. Look, whether it's management of Waqf property or management of any property in India, there is corruption. There's no doubt about that. I mean, there's far more corruption in revenue administration, right? The way government manages and mismanages things. I mean, there's just about huge amounts of dishonesty there. You can't move a single thing without huge amounts of any revenue establishment in India. I've never found government of India being worried about that. Every patwari, every SDM registration, every person in every office in India earns by the lakhs and crores. Is there anybody who's worried about that? There are cases in which land belongs to certain people, gets notified into some other things. Is anybody worried about that? So don't give me this that you're particularly worried about the management or mismanagement of Waqf.
Right, that of course was the Congress's Sandeep Dixit talking about the Waqf bill. Remember, the opposition has been quite divided on this case as well, where the AIMIM and the Congress and the Aam Aadmi Party have moved to the Supreme Court, but the Shiv Sena UBT in fact saying that they're not going to continue with the case in the Supreme Court. Now another petition being filed in the top court. My colleague Nupur joins us with more details. Nupur, now 6 petitions in the Waqf case have been filed in the Supreme Court.
Yes, well, in fact, within 2 days of passing of the Waqf Act, and in fact, yesterday only the president has given her assent to the bill, and it has in fact now become an act. There have been 6 petitions that have been filed in the Supreme Court, latest of which is by Islamic scholar Maulana Arshad Madani, who is also president of Jamiyat Ulema, and today only another Muslim organization has also in fact moved the Supreme Court. Previously, 3 political parties including Congress, Aam Aadmi Party and AIMIM have moved the Supreme Court challenging the validity of Waqf Act. Now they have contended that the Waqf Act in fact violates several rights of Muslim community, and they have demanded that the Supreme Court should intervene, and in fact they have now sought an interim stay on the act. And it will be very important to see that when the petitions come up for hearing in the top court, what the top court has to say about it.
Right, Nupur. Thank you for joining us and bringing us those details. BJP is celebrating its 45th Foundation Day. The National Party was founded in 1980. Remember, party offices across the country have been decked up to commemorate the day. Prime Minister Modi on social media shared a message for the workers of the party as well, saying it's important to remember people who've devoted themselves for the party and that the people are seeing good